Alrighty, we are live after a little bit of technical errors. Finally live. Rams franchise episode 71. In the last stream, in case you guys missed it, we ended up playing the first half of the regular season where we right now are a whopping 8-0. The best start in series history. And it's coming, 9 years after we started this? Regardless, in this episode, we are going to look to go through the back half of the season, weeks 10 through 18, plus the playoffs, which at the moment we are on pace to make. At the moment, we are on pace to go, 17-0. So, yeah, we do have a few things to talk about. The defensive line breakout being the first one. This first game, I'm not sure if we're going to end up playing it. Well, we'll kind of take a look at the second half of the schedule and see where that takes us. Davian Pierre has shown flashes the last game. How high are the expectations for him moving forward? Normal. Whatever it takes to get him a dev trait. 3 tackles and 2 tackles for loss for a dev increase. We also have a storylines team meeting for a strategy session. Team meeting room week 10. Let's talk about our opponent's weaknesses. We can run on their defense. Okay, that's all I need to hear. Good. Any player specifically? Yeah, both defensive tackles. All right. Obviously, run right at them and get to the second level. How do we measure success? 2 touchdowns. Now, you might be wondering, why is Kenneth Walker our starting running back? And to that, I have to say, this is why. 35 weeks, broken femur, out for the season, Nazir Queen. So we decided, you know what? We're going to call up Kenneth Walker. He was actually last year's second best running back behind Nazir Queen. The Seahawks decided to release him, so we were like, with that injury, perfect. Gives us a good running back to pick up, not having to trade for one. And yeah. So this is what our roster currently looks like. D on spikes. X Factor. Oh boy. We're now waiting on Kari Devine. The Bama boys, him and Deion Spikes, the 2 rookies. Will hopefully take over this secondary for years to come. With Josh Good, he's still only 27, but he is most certainly getting up there in age. Or if we're just not able to re-sign, Newman. Or Dell Newman. Plus, at the end of the day, we also have good depth if, at the end of the day, all said and done, if, we decide, hey, Nate Haskins, we aren't able to re-sign, or, these safeties don't play up to expectations, we do have someone to at least rely on. But final thing we're going to do before we start the games is our schedule. So as you see, great start, great. We only have one final divisional game, and that is Week 15 versus the Seahawks. So looking at games we'll probably end up playing, definitely the Panthers. I ultimately think we sim Packers, sim Titans, play Panthers, play Eagles, sim Browns, play Seahawks, sim Colts. And these 2 games are ultimately going to depend on the end because they're 2 teams who I absolutely despise. We've played the Jaguars beat us in the first ever Super Bowl we had this series. And the Bears, well, they have been a consistent playoff team for the past few years. So, yeah. Oh, I guess we could also show off some negotiations. We have $74 million in contract money. A lot of that is going to come down to a franchise tag on Terrence Sweeney. Abdul York, we're honestly going to let walk. Dylan Northcutt and Percy Burgess, one of these two is going to be re-signed. It's probably going to depend on what happens with Dylan Northcutt because he is 30. He'll be 31 after this year. It's going to depend on his regression, honestly. Jared Verse getting old. Cameron Kinchin's getting old. Channing Gatewood, we already have 2 tight ends we're paying money to, so unfortunately just doesn't fit the bill. James Soleno has been, well, disappointing to say the least. Antoine Mays, it's about time we move on from him, getting up there in age. Dion Brown, we could re-sign, but at the moment it's not really one of my top interests. Shaquille Buckner, no. Kirk Wall. For the money, honestly, maybe. It's not a terrible contract. A lot of these guys, though, all 3 of these guys, I do plan on picking up their 5th-year options, though. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and advance to next week where hopefully we, well, 1, get to a winning record, and 2, stay undefeated. And we lose 35-30. So, great start to the episode. After all we did last episode to stay undefeated, well, we fought this one. But that's okay. Now the pressure of going undefeated is gone. We don't have to worry about that. The Titans are 1-8. This screams trap game, if we're being honest. Especially after just losing our last game, this could very easily be a loss. Obviously, I'm hoping not, but you never know. We do in 30-24. We have a recap on mentoring Carl Crawford and Chet Holmgren, Chet Pagel, thinking of the NBA. They've made decent progress. That's good. So this mentoring thing actually happened right before we re-signed Chet Pagel. We are going to play this game. But Carl Crawford just doesn't seem to like him very much. Which we just signed Chet Pagel to a 4-year extension. So he's going to be around for this year, the end of this year, and then an additional 4 years, assuming we elect to actually hold on to him. Ultimately, it's going to depend on, these upcoming drafts. If we do think there is a good quarterback who could fall to us. Not like, when I say good, we obviously need to clarify. A good backup. Third and goal from the 3-yard line. They elect to pass. Bryce Young rolling out, just throws it away. No one open. Not trying to force anything. Smart play there. Honestly, he probably had a lot more time. But, I mean, he decided to throw it away there. Can't blame him. So we're 9-1. Already have a winning record. Oh boy. That's just a situation where they got the perfect rush. Both their edge guys got off their guys, so I couldn't. The pass interference! Okay. As I was saying, both their guys got off the edge, so I couldn't roll out. Screw it. Keenan Poindexter. Go up, climb the ladder. Or not. Oh, beautiful kick. Perfect. Facing now a third. Oh, guess we'll come back to that. But 3rd and 12 now for the Panthers as we start quarter number 2. I will, of course, use the one guy who is not in man coverage, as I do not trust my skills enough. Down he goes. That's huge, because that is probably going to, well, I mean, I say probably, but they were maybe in field goal range. Obviously now, not even close. I'll let the computer decide. I was about to say, I would personally go for it. Good job there by Kenneth Walker. I mean, to even get a yard out of that, it looked like it was going to get stumped. And we do not get it. Come on, Kenneth. I see why the Seahawks might have released you. That regression, oh boy, did it hit apparently. Or maybe it's just like a system thing. Who knows? I've always preached that. Keenan Poindexter barely catches the ball nowadays, but he gets it for the touchdown. Finally. Oh, perfect. Look at this. We have a chance to do great things. Speaking of Keenan Poindexter, down to the 45. Maybe it just took him a while to get hot. Half the season, specifically, but... Oh shoot, they got pressure. It went off the helmet of 55. Damn. Puka Nacua was open. Let's go, hurry up. I just called a random play. Okay. Get feet down. Yeah. Go on, Keenan Poindexter. Do your thing. That was a panic throw. Gonna be honest, no one was open. It was just like, I just gotta throw it to someone. When in doubt, Puka Nacua. We'll take the timeout. They aren't expecting it. I like... Oh, they also audible. Doesn't matter, though. Jameson Leno gets into the end zone. 4th and goal at the 1. The real question is, run or pass? From this close, I called pass. But Bryce Young's just gonna... I literally knew they were passing. Oh, I didn't know. It was just it was a gamble, and it happened to pay off. But they still managed to get a touchdown with Bryce Young's legs. Oh boy, this is shaping up to be a good finish. That's a first? What? I thought he was out of bounds well before. Okay. Listen to the music that I can't get rid of. Bullshit, EA. I will preach it every single stream that you fucking do shit. Oh my goodness. Fucking spin cycle type stuff. Wow. Why? If I turn music off, music should be turned off. It doesn't matter if I have stadium noises on. I want to hear the crowd. I shouldn't have to sacrifice the crowd and have just a boring game with no audio just because there's music. If I turn music off, that should automatically be turned off. Jameson Leno. Okay, not doing terrible. I am worried though. Why is he out there so much? Is our boy injured? No? Well, I mean, Nazir Queen is. He is our boy. But Kenneth Walker is still healthy. I mean, they were ready for that. Speaking of Kenneth Walker, there he is. Gets stood up. Oh boy, Kenneth Walker, you're supposed to be a strong running back. Power through all these people. Woo! Touchdown for Samuels. We're at the 1 yard line. Oh boy. Good run there by Walker. Let's go. And an injury happens to us, of course, to stop the clock. Whoopsie. Matthew Harper. Couldn't stay healthy. Keenan Poindexter. Whoa. Stay in the game. I'm willing to risk it. I mean, damn, bro. He burnt him. Able to catch up, though. Would have been a beautiful first down. Okay, they got the sack. Take a 2-minute warning. I don't even care. How are you guys' day going? Gotta sit here for another 5-ish seconds. Here we go. We're up by a touchdown, so unless they decide to be ballsy and go for 2, we're in a good spot. Both our guys immediately got off their guys. That's huge. Minute 55 on all 3 timeouts. 51 yards. Good play. Only took 2 seconds off the clock. No. Okay. Okay. Damn, bro. Just bullied us. I thought I had good coverage. Apparently not. right, huge third down. Okay, game, okay. So that's a catch. Damn! Let's go. Fuck you. Tried to say that would have been a catch. That would have been an interception. Make sure to stay in bounds too. Kenneth Walker, big hairy first down. And we are in such a good spot that Eminem singing Abracadabra can't ruin it. Kenneth Walker, that's gonna be the dagger. Of course we have another guy in injured though. He's out for the game, Henry McDowell. That sucks. Sucks a lot, actually. That's short? Are we serious? How in the world? There we go. Let's go, victory! 24-17. Way closer than it needed to be, game. My friend started a party, but I'm streaming, so I can't exactly join it. Screw it, I'll probably join. I'll just end stream. I'm sorry. See you guys next time.